crazy as Hell. Under a new Louisiana gun law, ages 18 and up can carry without training or without a permit starting July 4th. July 4th, when the fireworks go off, where more killings can happen and mix in and blend in. We know a lot go down on 4th of July, a lot of killing. People don't know the difference between a gunshot and a firework. And this right here, 3 things is going to happen with this. The police is going to be able to harm and kill more black men for the excuse that, oh, he had a gun on him. I ain't know if he was firing or not, or shooting or not, or however they use them excuses. The next thing that can happen, more killings is going to happen in the black community. Being for the fact that these young guys can have that blicky on them by law, hell no. The third thing that's going to happen is the prisons is going to be filled up to the top. They're going to have to start building new mega mansion prisons to fill these, to have somewhere to store all these young men that's doing all these crimes with these guns. Man, this is crazy as hell. They might well should have just said starting July 4th, a purge is legal. That's what the hell about to happen. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this bullshit.
All right.
We go. This is crazy as H.
First and foremost, all praises be to Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Kakadash. Double honors to the apostles, elders, and bishops that rule well and teach well and sincerely taught us this truth. Shalom to the 144,000, as well as the 1/3 men, women, and children. All right, that's out here, man, doing their thing. To the brothers that's out here teaching in sincerity. Okay, Tabernacle of David. Shalom. It's your brother, Yaram Kazak, back with hopefully another edifying lesson. Quick, sweet, straight to the point. Okay, so we just did a lesson on Pittsburgh Purge, right? And Salakia, phone getting low. We just did a lesson on the Pittsburgh Purge. So, you know, it's soon to come because of these laws. Once again, I'm not getting the scripture unrighteous decrees, but it's the same thing, right? This could be a series, unrighteous decrees, because that's all it is unrighteous decrees going forth on the land. All right, so this right here, this got second address 15 all over it. All right, in the other video we went to second address 15, but hey, we gonna have to keep bringing it out because this is what it is. At the end of the day, this is what it is. For the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands. Second address 15 and 15. That blicky, that sticky, whatever you want to call it these days. Okay? Legal? No permit? No license? You can just carry it around? It's the Wild Wild West, baby. I love Clint Eastwood movies. You know, old school Clint Eastwood movies. The Wild Wild West. Where every man for theyself. Eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth. Okay? Straight. Hey, you can say it's lawlessness. It's some kind of law. It's no honor. It is what it is. Basically, the law on the land gonna be shoot me before I shoot you. That's how it's gonna be. Let's keep going. For there shall be sedition among men and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. They ain't gonna care what the mayor say, what the governor say, what the president say. These are their kings. These are their princes. All right? One man against another, invading one another, robbing and spoiling. Spoiling is to rob. All right? A man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able. They're going to set up those 15-minute cities, shut down the highways, and, hey, just how they do in Chicago, man, they might drop blickies in the area, pew-pews in the area, and let these brothers shoot it out. Like Call of Duty, last man standing. Okay? Free for all, as they say. You're not going to be able to leave the city. For because of their pride, the city shall be, because of their what? Pride, the city shall be troubled. The houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. So for you sisters, for you sisters out there, how much more are you going to be terrified? The brothers are going to be scared, not the men of Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi. but these regular men out here in the world. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil, once again, robbing their goods because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation. It's over for this place. All right? Let's get a scripture on, ravished. Ravished. Isaiah 13 and 16, man. And let's start a little bit up right here. 13. Therefore I will shake the heavens, and the earth shall remove out of her place, in the wrath of Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi of hosts, and in the day of his fierce anger. So why is all this happening? Because Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi wants it to happen. It's ordained to happen. Prophecy, prophecy, prophecy. They talk about keeping it P. You better keep it prophecy. You better keep talking about them prophecies out here. And it shall be as the chase roe, and as the sheep that no man taketh up. They shall every man turn to his own people, and flee every one into his own land. Every one that is found shall be thrust through, and every one that is joined unto them shall fall by the blicky. All right? The modern day sword is the blicky. Their children also shall be dashed to pieces before their eyes. You got to witness your child, your own child, man, being cut up or knocked down and unalived, and you can't do nothing. You're powerless to do something. Your houses, their houses shall be spoiled, and their wives ravished. Sound like a hip-hop song, man. 50 Cent, he had one song where he said, he come in your house, he gonna duct tape your woman, duct tape you, and then take advantage of your woman in front of you, right? That type of situation. This is what the scriptures are talking about. Y'all speak of evil. Y'all speak of violence. You can't match Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi when it comes to that. You can't match him on no type of level. All right? At the end of the day. And this is all to glorify him, because his men and their families will be protected throughout all of this. To glorify Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi. At the end of the day. Right? We can get one more, man. Get one more just to make it sweeter. Just to make it sweeter. At last, Jeremiah 30 and 7. And we can start at 5. For thus saith Yahawah, we have heard a voice of trembling, of fear, and not of peace. Ain't no peace. They dash into pieces. Does that sound like peace? Ask ye now and see whether a man doeth travail with child. There's a lot of men talking about they pregnant. Holding their loins. Holding their loins. Wherefore do I see every man with his hand on his loins? Also speaking about your mind, your heart. As a woman in travail, and all faces are torn into paleness. Scared, frightful, terrified. Like you saw a vampire. You gonna see vampires in those days being Esau, Edom, the blood suckers, the leeches, man. They suck the life out of you, correct? I'm at the plantation right now. Life being sucked out of me, correct? Over and over, repetition. Go to work, do this, Jeremiah. Do this, Jeremiah. Do this, do that. Come back, Jeremiah. Take lunch, Jeremiah. Go on break, Jeremiah. Damn, when will it stop? At last, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble. And he, who? Jacob, shall be saved out of it. Who is Jacob? Your Negroes, your Latinos, your Native Americans, and more specifically, the remnant, the righteous, the elect out of them. All right? Your 2 turds, y'all gonna come back, man, via birth, after the righteous are saved out of this trouble. That's what you want to talk about. Y'all want to talk about rapture. No such thing. We got to go through the tribulation as well. It says, be saved out of it, which means we was in it. All right? So with that being said, man, shalom. All praises be to Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Kakadash. Double honors to the apostles, elders, and bishops of GMS that rule well and teach well in sincerity. The most hated men in the world, and also the most important men in the world. The men of Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi. Shalom to the ones that teach this truth in all sincerity. This 100% truth. This 144% truth, because only the 144,000 are able to obtain this truth and walk around with it and speak it and stand so boldly for the names of Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi. Shalom also to the 1/3 men, women, and children. It's maintaining themselves. All right? Shalom.